I need, of course I say I need to go into work mode now. And I happen to think of it while I was in the hot tub and typical filter comes on. Anyways, work mode, remember, I get what I want and what I need. So I have a feeling I am meant to tell you what my plan is going forward so that you have it in your head, I guess, because what my plan is, I'm launching the video tomorrow, and then I send in for my 44 million and get all of that going. But once that happens, I was going to either be sending you your job offer or surprising you and showing up at your door with it. But it will be in the 200,000 range, and it would be some cash to help, like some bonus, sign-on bonus is what I'm having structured right now while I'm planning shit out. And having you be pretty much like my bodyguard and building out, you're in charge of safety, protection, if that's a better way of saying it, to help build out everything that I'm building out. I have to make sure all the women are safe. Anybody that I take in, be taking them from abusers, and then others will be marking off really, really bad people and really, really big people. But I'm going to be poking some pretty big bears. And I know that no matter what, talking, not talking, whatever the fuck, I know that you are a piece of that puzzle that protects me. I know that you are meant to help protect all the other women. I know that you don't balance me or my brain, and the only other person in the world who gets to do that is actually my other partner. So I know all of those things. You're meant to be in my life for that. And so no matter what, I'm coming after you for you to be in charge of safety and protection. Protection of me, meaning I will be dragging you to wherever I go. But it's funny because I've told you how you don't see something until you're like on the other side of it. Yeah. When I had my little temper tantrum meltdown, all of that when Daddy told me I had to cut cords. Yep. I know why I had to and everything now, but I also know that my brain finds solutions for anything that I want and anything that I know is a part of helping and purpose. I fight for it. So unfortunately, you're stuck right in the middle of that. So I'm sorry that you have had urgency, the pressure, and all that stuff, like I said in the last video. But I'm also so grateful at the same time, because you not being ready to talk yet has helped me see so many things. And I know that I was meant to send you all of my crazy videos, because then it gives you a way to have felt like you were part of the end of the roller coaster when the shit shifts. And because remember, brain is strategic plan from higher you. So anything that has happened that says this, that, blah, 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 it's you knowing you so well. And I have to laugh at that anytime I like full circle, look back. Like me getting to know that I still go get you and put you on salary and put you in a position, like all of those things, no matter what, for you to be like safety and protector and everything. Literally, like, you're protecting my vagina from dicks. But you can't tell me not to do something. whole reason I had to cut cord and couldn't fly and had to be able to fly and all that shit. It's you being protector and protecting my vagina, seeing how I am, all of that shit, but you're still not connected to your higher self, so you can't do this thing that normal men do where they want to tell somebody to stop and not do something, or if it's dangerous. You are the only person who gets me to see it from perspective, but you can't veto me from doing something scary, because it might be scary to you, but you gotta remember, I'm only doing what I'm going to do. And I know that that would have been a big, huge battle. And apparently you knew that as well. Because just like you're trying to control us communicating right now, going forward, I go full surrender, impersonal. I mixed you. You were meant to be mixed in personal and purpose. Because I can't shrink in my purpose. I can't be submissive in my purpose. And that would have been something I did. So, you being literally my bodyguard to make sure you know where I am and accounted for at all times and in charge of that shit. Apparently your higher self knew you might have trust issues and shit. So now you would be in charge of like training any of the people we send in and growing whatever we need as much as we need and making sure perimeter safeties and stuff like that. But I know a natural instinct would be to want to make sure I wasn't doing anything that would poke the bear. And how mad I was that day, I was meant to remember and get that angry. To remember it's a whole nother piece of the puzzle that I have to be angry at that to find the solution. And then I did. So, because you can't change anything if you don't take down the old. So taking down the old to funnel in while collecting all sorts of other people and shady fuckers that they, need to go attack anyways. Talk shit too. Poke the bears. But I'm pretty sure natural instinct would want to fight that. And you being an alpha, want to control that. Or any... So, sometimes I find it a little bit funny that apparently your higher self, God, whatever, and all the others know us a little bit better than we know ourselves. They throw zeros on it, and I got to see what your salary is and all of that shit, which is very similar to mine, just FYI. And then, yeah, able to see how that coincides with my triggers, your triggers, that kind of shit, our past pains, and how it, yeah. Yep. So, and be thinking about 5. I keep hearing 5. It's like 3 to 5 of your army buddies that come help you do this, that you trust, that are your like nucleus, I guess. So somewhere in that, now I can see a little bit clearer on everything slowing down, all of that kind of thing. How shit would actually be able with your brain, because you like the hows and the whys, and I'm more of like a hear my gut intuition and pull off some magical fucking strategic plan that is like divine intervention. Made me laugh my ass off because I remembered our conversation about divine intervention. Welcome to divine intervention at work. Literally. But I will say that I'm going to have to figure out how to put in your employment contract, like, that I might rape you. because you're protecting me from all other penises. That doesn't mean yours is protected. Just saying. So, call yourself whatever you want to, but you might be raped. And I remember you saying that you would be totally down for raping, so you can just have that as like part of your job description. Yep. Which is totally against everything I've ever done because I've never mixed worlds before, so it's literally like total foreign territory in all areas. All areas. So it's nice to see its slow and what pieces and being able to take it day by day once it all plays out. But I mean, if you think about it, it took them 4 years to bulldoze my ass into wanting to be in the public eye at all. I know you don't want to be in the public eye at all. And I was never planning on putting you there, but literally to have you as my bodyguard puts you gradually in front of shit. To make it as the example, because your whole plan was to make it so people cannot deny magic, apparently even yourself. That's why you've had to have all of my roller coaster ride to watch it play out in the end, to not have to ever question what I'm doing going forward and where my intentions are. You knew that. That's why your plan is that. So, one of the funniest realizations that I had was you being bodyguard means I get to plan whatever adventure I want to go on, and you just have to go. That means you have to have fun and are forced to have fun in whatever adventure comes to mind. Oh shit. Your up there person pretty much gave me just free reign to travel the world and do adventures. Yep. And anything that daddy might want to be too serious and, you know, stay grounded and shit, I get to veto and go have fun and not overthink it. But if you think about it, it's just fucking hilarious. Like, they know you're gonna probably have some issues with magic and how this whole fucking shit's working out and blah blah blah. So the strategic plan is to trigger you with whatever I was getting triggered with in the videos, because they did its job to have you like ascend up to a certain level, blah blah blah, for me to be able to come in and airlift you out of hell into magic world, and only imagination and fun shit gets to happen, and taking down shady fuckers, and we can move your family for your new job. But when you think about it all like that, knowing that you would have issues with that you would need to be airlifted out, yeah, yep, that makes me laugh, because something I know that I won't ever, 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 ever do again is doing that whole having to go be a leader for people, talk, whatever, at a gala, get awards, whatever it was. In those moments when I knew my person didn't want to be there and gave me shit all the way in the car, all the way there, whatever it was, poking the bear for me to cry and not be able to be present in the moments of what I worked for. I won't ever do that again. I want somebody who chooses to be there and doesn't poke the bear the entire time for being there. And I can see how this is a way for me to try and navigate not knowing what the fuck, and same with you. And same with you, because I'm alpha in work world. I'm dominant in work world. And will go fight for whatever the fuck. And to mix those two worlds, I think subconsciously I've never done it because my person, I've always known I submit to somebody that I have connection with like that. You know, you're a part of a plan, but also if I'm wanting and trying to not impress, but like not be my full self, I can't do that in work world. So I have to be authentic in all ways, which means you've got to understand I am not submissive at all in work world. So I can see why being able to split that world, compartmentalize that world, because I couldn't ever have you throwing a temper tantrum about not wanting to go to something. Because a lot of the shit I don't want to go to, I'm doing it for the tribe I have or team I've had behind me. And that's what I had to learn because I never wanted to be in the spotlight in the first place. But I couldn't not accept. Or like now, I'm shown to like dance, go do whatever. I know it's divinely guided and I just have to be me wherever I go. That's like what I am and what I do to trigger people. And so I know if I was trying to not be me and then submissive, I wouldn't be who I need to be for what I need to do. So I know why he showed me and had me understand like why I had to cut cords and that kind of stuff and everything else, and why now it's a learn how to both walk on unsteady ground, I guess, because it's not anything that we've ever known, but I can see where past triggers or things that you've had come up in your past or that I've had come up in my past would affect business. And this is the most important thing that this is my life purpose, so I will protect it. And don't be alarmed if you have been having blurry vision lately and stuff's bright. And have you been having weird shit with your arm, your right arm? Because I've been having weird shit with my right arm, and usually that doesn't happen. But I know blurry vision has probably started happening. So if it has, don't worry. It gets better and goes away. But don't feel crazy like I did when all that shit was happening. Yep. I don't even know. Welcome to the new moon ride, because I'm off the roller coaster, but I'm going to the moon.